What's going on, YouTube world? What's going on, Bird Nation? I'm back at you with another one. I'm your host, Quizzy the Great, and this is the Eagles Unleashed podcast, episode 23. And today we got a special one, man. We got two special guests on the show today. One is a little bit late, but of course we got nonetheless my guy CJ Ruthless. How you doing, bro?
Doing well, man. How's it going?
Not much. Just ready to talk about this football game. And of course, my co-host, Dagger 2.0. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good.
Let's
And
get
yeah,
ready
we
for
just
this.
yes, sir. We just waiting on platform 246 to get in here, but yeah, man. CJ Ruthless, man. Before we started, I wanted to ask you like how did you become a 49ers fan? First off, before we get into anything, if you don't mind.
Well, man, that's a really good question, man. That's a really good one. Long story short, Mm, I became a fan. You know,
You
I grew up around, I grew up a lot around Cowboy fans because that's what my families are. But I had to become the bad guy. I didn't want to be nothing different than anybody else. And I was born in the state of Texas. I was born in the state of Texas. So lived in California since I was 2 years old. Followed the 49ers party like since I was a kid, but Steve Young was one of the main influence. But watching the NFC Championship game in the 1994 just made me become a fan ever since. Seeing my family pissed off with tears, anger, it made me just want to go on the dark side in a way. So ever since then, I just became a Niner because Steve Young was the guy, and it was going to either be Troy Aikman or Steve Young, or I'm going to be honest, there was a time where maybe I could have been a Raider, but nah, it just never happened in the cards, but I just followed the Niners. That was just a thing, bro, but once I started becoming a Niner, bro, it just became something I stuck with. My brother became one. My aunt was one. And I just have a hatred for the Dallas Cowboys. I have every
we
bit of
all do.
hatred for
So
the
that's
Cowboys.
something we
I
can
don't hate
definitely agree
anything
on.
about the Cowboys.
We all can agree to that one for sure.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I have a pure hatred for the Cowboys. I don't really have nothing to say to the Rams because they're not in the same level as Dallas. Seahawks, you're not in the same league, and Raider fans, stop acting like you're in the same hateful level. You're just our little brothers.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. But yeah, as y'all don't know, man, if y'all don't know, y'all know what's tomorrow is. The two heavyweights finally meet up. So, hey, there's been a lot of talking since the history from last year in the back in the NFC division championship game. A lot was said from the 49ers players themselves. They said that we got lucky and that they would have beat us if we got Brock Purdy. So, how do you feel like this game is going to pan out? This game Sunday.
Well, we'll have to see how that plays out, man. Like you just said, when we saw the NFC Championship game, I'm not making excuses, and I don't speak on behalf of what the 49er Empires have been saying all offseason. I'll just say this in a respectful way. I would say we were robbed of a great football game. Big difference. You guys capitalized. You guys beat the crap out of us. You beat us down when we're down. So there's no excuse about it. Like, you capitalize, you take advantage of it. I mean, for the players to talk about it and all that stuff, it became such a topic because the media kept bringing up the same questions. At first, I was calling out Debo for his little diva talk, but at the same time, when they keep bringing the same questions, it kind of gets annoying. But this is more like a revenge type of game because you guys did just took the NFC title off of us. You took it away from us at your home field. And you guys, here's one thing. You guys completed the season, but one thing you guys didn't do is win the Super Bowl. You won the conference. That's nice. But you didn't get the Super Bowl. That's the bottom line. We don't.
Yeah, but y'all did the
We don't
same
settle
thing
for second
though.
place.
Y'all did the same thing though when y'all got there. So
Yeah, but
we kind of
I'm
got the same team though. Real talk, we really got the same team. We
yeah,
built the same way.
yeah. We're
It's just
built
our
the same
quarterback a
way.
lot better than y'all's. But yeah,
No, we're built the same way with the physicality. But what I'm saying is, we all care about winning Super Bowls. That's the bottom
Yeah.
line.
for sure.
Like, dude, even as a fan, bro, I don't celebrate conference championship. That don't mean nothing. It's all about winning the Super Bowl.
I didn't bring that up now one time.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. Anytime they bring up the conference of the I tell those other people, bro, those 2 conference championship we won, it don't mean shit. It don't mean squat. The one we went to the Super Bowl against the Ravens, I don't even bring up that at all. I said, don't talk about it. When my brother was showing me the conference championship ring, I told him, bro, nah, throw that shit away. Seriously. That ain't nothing to celebrate.
Yeah, real quick, let me get in the chat. We got 9 people in the chat. My guy, platform 246. What's going on, man? Welcome to the live.
Thank y'all, man. My apologies for being late. I had some trouble getting in this mug. Hopefully, y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you good. Let me get in this chat right quick. What's going on, Kev? And this y'all CarCast 49ers talk. Welcome to the live stream, man. My guy Weezy the Dre the Eagle. What's going on? You know what's going on tomorrow, bro. But yeah, my guy platform. We just talking about, how y'all came up short last year. And so give me a couple of thoughts on how you feel like y'all gonna attack us this Sunday. Like, do you feel like if y'all had Brock Purdy, y'all would have got it done last year too as well? Like, just give me your thoughts and how you felt about last year's loss as well.
Last year's loss hurt. We didn't get a chance to see what was going to happen if we would have had Brock. Brock is literally, a year older, a year colder, I think. And I think that the team believes that if they had Brock last year, they were going to win. And that's really what's most important, not necessarily what I think. However, I do think that all things even before we have who we have this year, we maybe had the slight edge on the team. So I think that this year we are the better team, to be honest with you, top to bottom, players.
That's fair.
Everything. I think we're the better team overall, but that doesn't mean that we're going to win against you all who are 10-1, who have everything in your favor other than the odds. I think, you know what I mean? So I think that this Sunday with Brock, though, he gets a chance to show, a glimpse of what could have been last year, or really in full what would have been last year or could have been last year, since he's a little bit younger at that point in time, a little bit newer to the game. But I think he gets a chance to show that one-on-one against Jalen. I think that everyone believes that they're the 2 top quarterbacks in the NFC. And we'll get to see which one can lead their team to a victory tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Hey, Doc, you got anything you want to add to this, man?
Yeah, bro. Like, one thing that I want to add it on really is like that championship game, man. Like after Debo talking all the trash, especially after the game and all that. Like, to me, the way that I see it, and of course I'm an Eagles fan as well, is it's not like Brock Purdy got hurt himself. It's not like Brock Purdy, like Hassan Reddick is the one that hurt him, and more than anything, your coach was the one that really hurt him by trying to block Hassan Reddick with a tight end. Like that's another thing that I want to ask you guys. Like, are you guys how do you feel about that with Shanahan on blocking, good defensive end with tight ends, especially like if it's like a Micah Parsons or if it's a Hassan Reddick, or like do you guys blame him at all for that or no?
Nah, dude, it's all about execution. Like like look at what happened in the Super Bowl with Kansas City. They have their 3rd string tight end blocking a Reddick, and that worked just fine. I think it really comes down to good execution of blocking. Like Tyler Crofty's not on our roster anymore. He was known as a solid blocking specialist too, but he was a solid receiving tight end. But it all comes down to executing pretty well. Niners have had great matchup with Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons couldn't even touch a fly, dude. This guy is the most overhyped linebacker. We put him, we make him look like an afterthought. But Hassan Reddick, bro, I wouldn't say it was a lucky play. He made the most out of that play. If it wasn't for him, I'm gonna just compare the play. He made a Lawrence Taylor type play. You know what happened to that Joe Theismann, bro? That was the kind of play that Hassan Reddick did, was made a Lawrence Taylor type game-changing play. If you took out Purdy, bro, I mean, a lot of fans are saying that they need to protect players, bro. No, it's just football. Injuries happen, bro. I don't understand why you gotta like make it such a safety rules, bro. Like players are gonna get hurt no matter what. But I was kind of bitter by that defeat, but I'm not gonna make excuses and say, oh, they need to protect more of the quarterbacks. No, it's football. You're gonna get hurt at all costs.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel like I'll be honest. I feel like last year y'all had no chance because the simple fact because we took out 2 of your quarterbacks, and then our defense we was getting to the quarterback a lot. I'm talking about way more better than last year than how we are this year. But I will say this: if y'all are gonna beat us, it would be this year, because I feel like if we do lose this game, I feel like it's gonna be because we either didn't get to the quarterback, and it would be because of coaching on the offensive side. So I feel like if y'all were to beat us, it would be because of those reasons. But I will say this: y'all have been the better team overall. Other than y'all y'all losing the three games in a row. But I feel like when y'all was healthy, I feel like y'all were the better team, like defensive wise. But I feel like we like on the mental capacity, I feel like we got the edge over on y'all. Like I feel like once y'all reach past that, I feel like y'all will be over us. But y'all got to show me Sunday, so it could happen though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we lost though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
Let me
surprised.
ask you 2 Eagle fans on top, man. Let me ask you straight up before a platform or anybody else can do a question. The Eagles of last year were the most dominant football team. They were just destroying opponents left to right. But this year's Eagles, bro, I'm just getting a little suspect. Like, you guys are winning games by the skin of your teeth, bro. I've seen teams who play like this, and you know what happens, dude? Their season's over in the playoffs. And you guys have had some issues in the secondary. Your linebackers are just – dude, they're god awful. Like, you even got a linebacker coming off your practice squad that has the beware of dogs, and then you have the guy from Idaho playing linebacker because your starting linebacker is. What's the concern? Like, are you concerned about these close games, or you feel like you guys are good? Just an outside look at it, man.
I'll go first on this one. Look, man, I'm concerned, and I've been concerned. You can you can even ask Claudia though, because I've been talking about this since like probably week 2, week 3 now. What I'm main concerned, I'm not really concerned about our defense. I am concerned about our linebackers. That's one thing that I am concerned is about our linebackers. However, what the main concern me is the way that Brian Johnson, our offensive coordinator, is on the play calling, man. It's been very, very vanilla. It's been very vanilla the first half against the Kansas City Chiefs. It's been very vanilla the first half against the Bills as well. And throughout the whole season, there was always some deficiency on it. Either was the end zone, like the first 6-7 weeks that we couldn't really score whenever we got to the end zone, or was, let's say, I think it was, I don't know if it was against the Bucks or it was against the Jets. It was like we were at the end zone. It was 3rd and goal, and we are at the 10-yard line, and he called a quarterback draw on that, and Jalen Hurts got nowhere. And that's when Jalen Hurts kind of was like already a little messed up on his knee as well, So there's like some kind of plays that Brian Johnson is calling that, like, I'm thinking like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take it to effect. Last game against the Bills, we knew it was going to be rainy as hell. We knew that Lane Johnson was not going to play. We had Jack Driscoll, which was the backup, which he, like, I don't know what the hell, why we are even keeping him for, because he's completely trash. And the whole first half, I'll say he called maybe 2 or 3, on running plays, and everything else is passing plays. They're like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And I speak for, like, I believe like 85 to 9% of the Eagles fan base feels the same way as well. Because, like, now one thing that I gotta give him credit for is that the second half adjustment is being phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie about that, but like going in the game, especially the last 2-3 games, is just that's very concerning, man. And if we do the same thing against you guys, and you guys get a lead on us like 14 points ahead, I don't think we'll be able to come back against you guys, because one of your specialties is running the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And just to add on to what Dago was saying, like, we haven't got on this whole season. Like, I think the biggest win we had was about like 14. But other than that, all the other games was like about 4 or about 7. But yeah, coming into this game, I definitely I'm worried about the middle of the field now that Zach Cunningham is out. I feel like George Kittle's gonna have a big game, but like I said, it could like I know for sure how this game gonna go out the first two series on offense because like what Dogger said in the last game against the Bills, I think the first 5 drives he passed on every possession, and DeAndre Swift only had 3 carries in the first half, so that's not a winning formula. And then I feel like we get away from our identity. Like granted, Jalen Hurts has progressed in passing, but you have to establish the run first because we're a physical team. Like we're literally playing ourselves Sunday. Like you got to do that. So I feel like if we like Doc said, if and I feel like I'll put it like this. I'll put it like if we get up on y'all by 2 scores, it's over. Cause y'all tend to do the same thing like us. So but I feel like if we do that against y'all, we're not capable of doing it, like coming back and winning the game because we're literally playing ourselves. So like I said before, it's gonna come down to coaching and in the trenches on both sides, offensive line and defensive line. So that's all I gotta say.
I would agree with that. I think the offensive lines and defensive lines, really, you all's offensive line is always really important. We got the shove and everything. I don't know why people are making such a. It's a fucking quarterback sneak. Excuse my language. So I mean, if you have a problem figuring out what to call it what it is. But you guys have that. You have probably the number 1 offensive line in all of football. I would like to think that we have the number 1 defensive line in all of football, and our offensive line struggles at times. So if they come to play and we can hold you all off, that'll give Brock Purdy time to find the receivers. And Kyle has stuff cooked up for y'all. I'm sure you know that. He has for everybody. Everyone said this week, this game is no different than any other game. And that's something that I really wanted to get out on, really like on my channel and to the faithful. Is like a lot of us have been saying, okay, this is the revenge game and woo, and like, nah, we had those situations in 2019 and the fucking Redeem team that they were trying to put together in 2020 and all that kind of stuff. And like, that's a bunch of BS, man. This is the next season. We have one of your best players. You replaced him with probably a future Hall of Famer right off the top. You know what I mean? Like, these are 2 different teams. And this is not a revenge game. This is the next game on our schedule, Faithful, with the number 1 ranked team in all of football. And that's really how I look at it. And I think that that's what the players have been saying all week. And I think that that's what Kyle thinks. This is a different team. And we're going to try to attack what you all have as weaknesses this season. And I think one of them, as you said, if we can keep you all off of Brock Purdy's ass, keep Brock Purdy's uniform clean, we have a chance to get down the field on you all, get separation, and maybe get some explosive plays.
Yeah. Now I was gonna ask y'all. Speaking that y'all mentioned y'all offensive line, I was hearing like y'all right side not really that good. So how do you feel like the right side of your offensive line gonna pan out in this game? Because of course I'm assuming they probably double up Hassan Reddick, but at the same time we probably put Josh Sweat on that right side and he can eat right there too. So and then of course we got Jalen Carter in the middle.
My fault, brother. So, you know, all year long, and I just said it myself, right? It said that we had one of the worst offensive lines in football, or average offensive line. But as of last Sunday, I think it was, we had only given up like 13 sacks, I think, in 12 games. So I think it was like 13 or 15 sacks. We were second in the league for you know, being able to qualify as far as same quarterback, whatever. I guess offensive line, period. But just giving up sacks, we had like 13 or 15. So last year, you know, my man Carcast, I think, was saying, why didn't we have Mike McGlinchey on Hassan Reddick? You know, so offensive line, the right side has had problems for a while. But last year, it seemed to be more glaring to me as I watched every game, people running for their life. Now, Brock Purdy is, I think he's underrated as far as his escapability, his mobility, you know, a little bit, thing like that. I think he has a little bit of wheels even on him, right? So, but still, yeah, besides that, I don't think our offensive line has played as bad as they're being credited for this year, because when I watch the games, I just don't see it. You know, even with Mikiewicz on the outside, even with, you know, Feliciano now and stuff like that getting mixed into, I just don't see it to where it looks bad. So if we can have our best offensive game of the year this year, I think we don't have to worry about it. Offensive line game of the year this year, I don't think we'll have to worry about it too much.
Yeah,
but we have had some issues in the past, yeah, on the right side specifically.
Yeah. Well, right side has always been the question mark because, it's been our Achilles heels. Even with Mike McGlinchey was our tackle. Like, this guy was a good run blocker, but one of the worst when it comes to pass protection.
Right.
And when it comes down to McKivitz, I mean, it's a slight upgrade as far as him as a lineman, but he is not that good as a pass blocker as much. Like, he's a little bit of a liability as a run blocker.
Tomorrow he could be for sure.
Yeah, he could, but Spencer Burford, I am not in the business of bad-mouthing people who are at the front of the shows, man, but he needs to step up his game a little bit, man. I think if I'm being honest, I would rather put Feliciano at that side just because he's shown better results. And I think you guys might be surprised. I think our weakest link is Jake Brendel. The center is just not that good. Like, I think your interior line will match up well on Jake Brendel. Jake Brendel is the most overrated center in the NFL. I own that guy's soul rent-free. I made that dude block me because he can't block. He's only good around the system. He's only good because of our offensive line has a certain system. But we are ranked 21st in pass blocking, unfortunately. But the thing about Brock Purdy is he kind of does avoid sacks. So if you look at the amount of sacks he had this season, 21 sacks he's got. He's only been sacked 21 times. So that's not too bad, right? For that kind of offensive line rank, he was able to get away. If you saw that Seahawks game where he could have got sacked by Wagner, but he threw the ball right to Kittle, that little smart play, that kind of shows you he's got a little bit of escapability. But I think it does come down to how your defensive line plays. But I think Brock Purdy can throw the ball maybe in less than 3 seconds, maybe.
Yeah, I agree. Real quick, though, appreciate you for dropping by, Joey Sachs. He said it would be a good game. Nothing against you guys. Sorry. Ruthless. It's been a crazy week. Apologize for the crap communication.
We were having something scheduled, but I guess something happened.
Yeah, my guy, Car Crash 49ers Talk. He said, how much of a loss do you think Goddard in this game? This game, is he doubtful to play? Yeah, he is doubtful. And I ain't gonna lie, hey, this is a big loss because he's definitely a major part of our run blocking. So yeah,
and it
definitely gonna hurt us if we don't play.
And he's a security blanket as well. You know what I'm saying? Like every time Hurts in trouble, like he goes to Dallas Goedert as well. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's always good to have a security blanket at tight end. Yep. Like a guy like him could be reliable. Like you see that with George Kittle. I mean, look at what's going on with Lamar Jackson without Mark Andrews. It's tough.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask y'all about Debo, man. Like, he been talking spicy lately, So for me in this game, this is just my opinion. Like, it don't have to happen, but I just feel like he need to go off if he gonna be talking like this. I feel like he need to have like a 150 to 200 yard game. It's like, do y'all feel like he's hurting the team by him talking the way that he has been talking? Coming up to this upcoming game. Like, do y'all feel like that's gonna kind of like cause an issue within this game?
I don't, because I honestly see because for one, like you just said, I think Debo's going to have a big game in this game. To be honest, I've seen a lot of people saying, Ayuk, CMC, and I believe CMC will have a big game, or we need him to have a big game, or at least a good game to give us a better chance to defeat you all. But I mean, these are grown men, and majority of them real professionals. A lot of them friends and shit like that. And while you're on the field, in the emotions of a game and things like that, and us all harping back to it, and then the corny people in the media constantly asking these stupid ass questions to people both on your team and on ours, you end up getting caught in a situation where you have to say certain things, right? So I feel like both Haason Reddick and Debo saying what they've said. Haason Reddick getting a mic thrown in his face right after a game and being asked about something that happened, 10 months ago, and the conversation of it since. And then he gets what I think was emotional and starts to say shit like, well, fuck it, we can lace him up, and it was crying, and and then Debo saying whatchamacallit was trash, So everybody gets emotional. They say a lot of different things, and then when you get on the field, I don't think that really affects games. I don't think that, like when I was younger, like in the late '90s and shit, like it was a bulletin board material, it was like the craziest thing ever. Well, now this is 2024, and everything is bulletin board material. Everything gets out. Everything's on social media. Like, I don't think those things affect teams and games as much as they probably used to. it may affect individuals, but like for you, the question for you to say, is he hurting the team by speaking? No, he's not doing anything no different than anybody else did, because Bradbury and him were on Instagram Live doing it against each other. You know what I'm saying? So he's not doing anything different than any other player has done on either of the teams. And I really think it's just smoke and mirrors and shit when people say, you know, it's going to pump the other team up. These are grown men. Either you're ready for the game or you're not ready for the game. You don't need some man to talk. You better hope you don't need that, because this is a violent game, and you will end up jacked up. So you better hope that that's not what you need to get yourself ready for the game, I think.
Yeah, Debo is just, you know, I don't really think it hurts our team. Like, you got to have players with confidence, because if you don't have confidence, then why are you in the NFL? You have to back up your word, bro. Like, dude, Debo, I don't know about gadget player. He is an all-around player.
Are you talking about Weezy?
No, I don't know about gadget player, bro. That's a reach. Like, he can play everywhere, dude. Like, that's a weapon all around. Like, dude, like, if you're talking gadget players, that's somebody like a Ray-Ray McCloud who we barely use. That's a gadget player. But, you know, Debo has every right to speak how he wants. Like, the man backs up his words. He kind of gives me the T.O. mentality. Terrell Owens. When Terrell Owens was talking, he knew what he was talking about. That's what I like about Debo. He gives me the Terrell Owens vibes. You know, somebody that backs up his word. And every player has to talk their shit, because that's just how it is. That's football. You want to be competitive. Outside of football, they can be friends for all we know. Like AJ Brown just said it in an interview. He says Debo means no harm. He doesn't take it personal. I mean, James Bradbury, I think he was being very professional. The way he responded was being class act. Like, he's being a class act. But when you guys say gadget player, that is a reach. Dude, can gadget players do, like, your gadget players is somebody like Ray-Ray McCloud. Let's stop right there, bro. Ray-Ray McCloud is a gadget player. Gadget players are just a guy with a trick pony. Debo does everything all in one. Ray couldn't do that. That's a gadget player to us.
I mean, hey, look, even calling him a gadget player, what does it matter? I mean, because his check's still cash. He's gonna get in the end zone. Like y'all saying, you know,
expensive gadget player, if you want to say.
I would be a gadget player. Y'all gonna be on our ass, but you probably gonna be chasing Debo's ass into the end zone while y'all saying that in the comments.
Taysom Hill's a gadget player.
You're probably going to be chasing Debo's ass into the end zone tomorrow, chasing his gadget ass into the end zone.
We gotta see, man. Hey, I don't care about
that. If you type that up in the comments,
yeah, he's an expensive gadget player according to you guys. He's an expensive one, but he's more than a gadget player. He's our glue of our offense, bro. Without him, we don't got much of a tone setter.
He's the glue on his team. He scores touchdowns. He moves the ball. What the hell does it matter what his? Call him a gadget player if you want to. I mean,
I don't see why a gadget player is Ray-Ray McCloud and Taysom.
I don't see why that's disrespectful. Hey, I don't see why that's anybody why Debo, why even Debo, like, unless he's sensitive to the heart and not a man. Like, why would you even care? Your check is gonna cash. You play in the NFL. Forget what somebody on YouTube says about, or on Twitter, on the X says about you. What does it matter? Just get in the end zone and help us win this game tomorrow.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a dogfight, man. Like you said, in order for y'all to get going, man, we definitely gotta shut down CMC. I feel like he's
at 1,000 yards receiving, dude. He has 1,400 yards in 2021, bro. I don't think any gadget player would do that. Come on.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say he's a gadget player, but yeah. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all moving fast in this chat.
I mean, he's not a natural wide receiver by any means, but he's a versatile player. He's a chess piece. He's a chess piece.
Don't take it personal.
Nah, but I'm just
trying to hear that. Stu ain't trying to hear that. OG ain't trying to hear that. Nah, my goddamn crew, what's going on, bro?
He is a chess piece. He's a versatile receiver. I don't say he's a natural wide receiver like Ayuk, that's a natural.
But let me ask y'all this. Okay, so of course y'all got yourself winning, but just in case, let's say y'all don't win, what would be the main reason why y'all won't win tomorrow if y'all were to lose? Like, what would be the main reason?
Brock. First of all, you get into Brock. Not necessarily what made us was the legitimate and just straight up reason why we lost the first time we played y'all last year in the playoffs. You got to Brock early, often, and easily, and you injured him. So even if you don't injure him, if you get to Brock a lot, If Kyle call the good plays, Kyle, I'll be saying that a lot tomorrow on my live. Call the good plays, and if you're able to stop us from getting CMC off, however it is, whether it's in the screen game, whether it's in the quick pass game, whether it's in the run game, if CMC gets shut down and you get to Brock, then we lose. Or if you get to Brock and CMC gets shut down, I think we lose.
Stu said,
Well,
he said,
okay,
"Hey,
so
to
the way out.
we got wide receiver 3 stats.
All right, the way
How
how
many stats
Do
they
you know
got?
real quick? Do you know how many Stu? Do you know how many players and positions in the NFL that you can say that about? Look it up, my nigga. Look it up. So what? That has nothing to do with how that game is gonna go tomorrow, though. The 49ers are apparently okay with it. We have $50 million in money for next year, my man. So what does that matter for tomorrow?
I think cap space is not the issue, but you
What
know,
does that
if
matter?
you want
What does that
to,
matter for tomorrow?
yeah.
This Cap though, I ain't gonna lie, he ain't the same, but he been playing decent. Slade been playing decent, bro.
Well, I mean, if
Bradbury
you're talking
been
about
getting cooked.
if you're talking about what makes us might be the reason why we'll lose, I mean, there's different factors, but I'm not going to go towards that. But I'll say maybe luck's in your favor because I'm very superstitious. Maybe because that fan did something stupid, but I don't know. Maybe that will be the reason. I'm not going to go further with that. I just believe we're a better football team.
Yeah,
I just believe we're a better football team.
Yeah.
I think what could maybe you guys could win is maybe because one stupid Niner fan did something stupid. Maybe that's what it is. I believe superstition a little bit.
Yo,
So
let's do this real quick. Let's do this real quick, man. Like let's break down the position because I believe in some position you guys are better than us, and I believe we have better position than what you guys have, but some position you guys have better than us. Let's break that down. So I'm gonna read the position, and then we go we're gonna say if it's 49 or if it's the Eagles. All right, so let's start right off the bat. Quarterback.
Eagles.
I mean, Jalen Hurts. I mean, he's already got more experience. He's already a proven commodity, and plus, I'm Oklahoma Sooner biased, so yeah.
Okay, so we all agree Eagles. Okay.
Without prefacing it, I'll say Eagles, but yeah, I think that if we win tomorrow, then Brock's ahead of him. Especially if he doesn't play bad. If we pull his ass to a win like we used to do James, then maybe I'll say Jalen still. But if he plays up to the standard he's been playing and we win, he's better than Jalen Hurts.
I have to go by Jalen by experience because he's been there.
on that one. But I get you. That's fair though. I disagree. Yeah.
All right, so running back now.
I get it to y'all. If we use him like y'all use our running back, his stats would have been like, oh God, his shit would have been like McCaffrey. But I still get it to y'all though.
Dude, our running game is just like it's just really hard to figure out. Like McCaffrey just does everything, and then we'll catch you off guard with maybe a Debo type play, bro, and you can't even stop that. That's just how special our running game is, bro. We have different ways how to exploit the run defense. Even if you guys have a strength, we can get a 20-yard pop out of it.
Yeah, and I give it to you guys as well, but I think it's really, really close because I really do believe Swift. And whenever we use Swift, he's really, really close or really, really similar to Christian McCaffrey. It's just that we don't use him enough. And it's just that McCaffrey is a little rougher than what Swift is as well, But like I said, I give this to the 49ers. On O-line.
You are.
I gotta say Philadelphia because your guys' offensive line is ranked the best, and until come on, why would
I think the line's ahead of us.
But either way, why would I want to pick the 21st ranked offense over your guys' line? It just doesn't make sense, man. If it's Trent Williams versus some of your guys, I'll take Trent all day, but we're talking.
He left tackle, right?
CMC is way better than Swift, and
like time 7.
Yeah, shout out to my co-host Ramsaholic, man. Yeah, shout out to my co-host Ramsaholic. He's a good guy, man. He's a good dude, even though he's kind of a little Rams trolling bias. He's a good dude. He's a good
Yeah,
guy.
I think he's better. Like I said, I give it to Christian McCaffrey, but way better. I don't think he's way better than Swift, man. And that's how we
Oh,
do
but dude,
Christian is a
Swift,
white
okay,
They really the
Swift
same,
is
man.
raw.
Really the
Okay,
same.
he's raw. He's raw, but Philadelphia, bro, like you guys had running backs like Miles Sanders excel. And what was Swift in Detroit? Not much. So
He was
give it
killing
another
us the
year.
first half of the
Maybe
season.
he'll be good, but I'm just saying.
No, hey, no. I'm sorry, I can't let you do that. No,
Thank
he
you,
cold. Are
Garcas.
you cold? But no.
Thank you, Garcas.
I can't let you.
No,
do that,
actually, I
okay.
would.
Yeah.
I would
No.
take
Let's
Swift
move on to
over
the wide
Devontae,
receiver.
but I would not
No.
take AJ Brown over Debo, man. I would take
Let's
AJ
move on to the
Brown
wide
over
receiver.
Debo. AJ Brown, I'll
Yeah,
take
let's
over
go to
Debo.
our receiver. Let's go to our
Smith,
receivers.
Oh,
Smith
hey,
and
I'm
Ayuk.
sorry,
I'm taking
wide
Ayuk
receiver,
all
God,
day.
wide receiver's
Hold
not
on.
close. I'm sorry.
Real
Wide
quick,
receiver's
I'm
not
taking
close.
Ayuk all
included in
day.
wide receiver?
Not close. It's not
Or
close.
no?
Sorry.
What
Is tight
happened?
end included in receiver?
No. Wide receiver is
So
different from
which
tight end.
receiver would you take Ayuk over one of your receivers? Come on, just between Brown or Smith. Who would
Smitty
you
better
take?
than him.
But come on, Ayuk is playing at a high level.
He cold. No,
We're
God, he
not saying
cold. He
he's
cold.
not.
But he's not better than Smitty. Oh God, he's not better than Smitty.
So which
I'm
one would you
sorry.
take if you had to choose one?
I'm
Come on,
taking
Ayuk is
Smitty.
balling,
Oh God,
bro.
and his hands better. Right running better and hands better. But he cold. Oh God, he cold.
So hey, look. So when you say wide receiver, or you just go with receivers,
We
I
talking
feel
about
like we
y'all
can
two
keep.
duos.
And
Y'all duos.
I would say us off top because Christian can play straight up wide receiver.
He can play like a
Slot
slot
or-
receiver.
Swift can do that
not
too.
just slot.
And
Not
he
just
could've gone
slot.
with
He
him.
can play on the boundary. Christian can play wide receiver on the boundary at 5'10". So he's a receiver for us.
Dude,
He
like
plays running back.
dude, Ayuk
but
is
he's
putting
just
numbers
like
up.
with
Like
real quick, just like with the running back, when you say who's the best, who got the best running backs, like you said, offensive line. Quarterback's the only one that's like one for real. Running back,
Yep.
I say that's us because we have Debo, because we have we got Fofo. I think that we have the best running backs. I think we have the
I
best.
get it.
I think we have
dude,
the
I don't know about
tight
wide
end.
receivers
Okay.
though.
like Ayuk is producing with an offense that's mostly running the ball, dude. If Ayuk were playing in an offense that was passing the ball more, bro, I think his numbers would have been already, bro. Come on, that's impressive. We're
Yeah, he
more of a
cold. He
run
not
team.
better.
We're
He
more of a
not
run
better.
team.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I can't hold you.
And
Like
look,
if he
Ayuk
play,
is
okay,
cold,
so
man.
like if he played in
I do
Philadelphia or
believe
Detroit,
Ayuk is really good. No, I was saying like I do really believe Ayuk is really really good as well, man. Like and he's
Bro, you can't say
me? me?
Debo a running back and not say then Christian a wide receiver.
I mean,
the Rams dude. You can't say that.
I mean,
It's the
Brown and
same
Smith
thing.
are good deals. I'll say that they are the best wide receiver deals. I'm not even going to go there, but I'm going to just say Ayuk. If you put him in an offense
bro.
that features more of a passing game, he would put up numbers better.
Man, y'all moving in this motherfucker. Joey say AJ Brown and Smitty are two number ones. If Brown is double, Smith has a big day. Both are going to hit 1K again this year. Yep.
And
then
that-
we got. I gotta give wide receivers, bro. So,
No, I mean I got to
It's
go with
close,
the edge
though.
with
I'm
your
glad
guys'
it's close.
receiver. Like AJ Brown's a dog. Like I mean Smith, when you need the big plays, he's the guy. But I'm just saying I'm not picking against your. I just said between the receivers, like if Ayuk were to play in a real offense that was more of a passing game, then he would put up better numbers. I'm not.
He probably would.
But they both had 1K and we ran the ball like crazy last year.
That's true too.
Oh God,
That is
that's
true,
what I'm
too.
saying. Yeah, but
Now,
I mean, Ayuk the dog though. Oh God, he cold.
Yeah, I mean,
What-
you guys have the better receiving core, so I'm not going there. But
Yeah.
just when people say Ayuk is not a good receiver, I disagree.
No, he cold. He cold.
Yeah, I believe he's cold too, man. I'm not gonna lie. Now the D line.
That's tough. But I gotta go. I gotta go with y'all because y'all been more productive this year. I gotta go with y'all. Been more productive.
All right, let me just flip a coin, heads or tails. Okay,
It can go
so
either way though.
well, let me try again. So heads is for you guys, and tails are for the Niners because it's tough. It's a good unit. You're not that far off with production wise. Oh snap! Okay, I got to give the edge to you guys because it is a heads and tails.
Yeah, I believe so
I wouldn't
too.
be mad
man.
if it can go either way.
No, I mean, I like my D-line group too, but it's kind of like 50-50. So I have to go with Philadelphia with your young talent. So that's why I said it's a coin flip. So I decided to make it pretty interesting. So I had to go with the Eagles with the D-line for right now.
Ram says D-line San Fran close one.
And I think it's close.
Yeah, I believe it's really close too, man. Like if I would have to pick right
And
now,
I'm not even being biased. I'm actually,
Just-
I just picked you guys.
just based on the last two games that we play and the last two games that you guys play, I would have to give the edge to you guys as well right now. You know,
This
but
year,
like
yeah,
you said,
this year.
it's 50-50 on that one too, man. You know, what we all agree linebacker is gonna be you guys because our linebacker.
Of course.
Really
That
bad.
answered the
Linebackers not
question.
even
You
close.
didn't even have
You're
to say
just
that.
above the rest.
I think Greenlaw, y'all.
Who's
best
your
linebacker
linebackers?
to
They're
me.
coming off the practice squad or
Greenlaw-
coming off the street. They're
Bro,
coming off
Greenlaw,
like the,
dog. I think he y'all best linebacker to me.
Now,
That
Fred
dude
Warner is
cold.
something else, bro. Fred
Greenlaw?
Warner.
Greenlaw?
Hey, where'd you get your linebacker at? The
That
99
dude
cent store?
cold. That dude is cold.
Did you get your
Oh,
linebacker at
God.
the 99 cent store that just had the beware of dog sign?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was on the practice squad.
I don't even know how to say
He
his
not
last
gonna do
name.
shit Sunday.
Ben Vander, I don't know.
Ben Van, I don't know how to say his name either. Ransomer or
Yeah.
something like that.
But who that linebacker you guys got? His last name's Alice from Idaho. Anybody that comes from Idaho are not that good, man.
He is
Idaho.
decent. He's decent, you know. Like
According to John Chapman,
and-
his coverage grade is 30 point something coverage grade. Not good.
yeah, I mean, I guess, but that's why Quasi was saying, bro. Like Kittle in the middle of the field, he's gonna eat, man. That
Oh, he's
game,
gonna eat.
You know,
He's gonna get like
he's gonna
150
eat.
this
Sure.
game. About 150.
Yep, I believe so too. All right, safety now.
I have to get it to us right now. Are we doing it since Ufunga is hurt, or how are we doing it?
How about we just do secondary groups? We don't have to do
No,
this.
we can do secondary.
Yeah, it's better
I
that
think
way.
you have.
I think
you have
y'all
a better
defense
secondary.
overall just way better than us. All right, put it like that. I think that defense better than us.
I think as far as your secondary, I
we
have
got the
to
better
look.
corners on paper.
I have to look at the production, and to be honest with you, you guys may say our Achilles heels is our secondary, but it's not actually our weakest link, as everybody says.
No,
I mean,
it hasn't been.
I got to get the side edge to my secondary for right now.
I think y'all defense overall just better than us. That's just remember, Doc. I was saying this earlier before they
Defensive line is close.
before y'all
That's
take
why I
the
went with
3
you.
L's. I give y'all defense though. Man, this shit moving fast, bro.
And then on coaching.
That's kind of iffy too.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's
They
do
both
this.
did the
Let's do
same
this. Let's do
thing.
this.
They
Let's do
both
this.
did the
Hold
same
on. Let's do this. Let's break it down the coaching because I believe
Well,
some
head
of
coach,
your coaches
head coach.
better
No, I
than
get
ours,
coach me out. I
and
get
some of our
coach
coaches
Tails.
better than you guys.
We can flip
Tails,
on
I'm gonna
that.
go with Tails and see if Kyle is the edge. Ooh,
Let's-
damn! I gotta go with Sirianni. Damn it!
Let's go with the.
Hey, I like his attitude. Sirianni's the most arrogant, cockiest coach I like. I like that type of coach. Even though some of you guys want to punch him, that's my kind of coach. Come on, man.
Ramsaholic, he said
I
the
can agree
biggest
with
difference is-
Ramsaholic.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
because-
Sirianni, who doesn't like the coach? If he was coaching for your team, would you like him? Yeah.
Yeah. Ramsaholic, he said the biggest difference is Hurst is a
Hey, they both have rat faces. That's all that I
Oh,
really.
but one
That's all
guy
that
has
really matters to
energy,
me.
bro.
They both have rat faces. Both of those motherfuckers are members of the rat family.
But
So
Hey, this is my
Billy
opinion.
can't say I'm biased, bro. I just
Hey, he
picked
cold,
Sirianni.
but I'm saying
Greenlaw-
I like Greenlaw better.
He's
I'm not
better at
saying
certain
he's
things.
probably not better, but I'm saying to me on y'all team, I like him the most. I just like how
he's
he plays.
nastier.
I like how he trying to, bruh. Man, dude cold, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. Either way, y'all got linebacker. It don't even matter.
Linebackers are legit, but like as far as your head coach, I would say Kyle, but then the coin, I had to flip the coin because I do like your coach a little bit, man. I mean, come on. I like a guy who just backs up his words and just talks his mouth. You may not like him if he was playing for another team, but you would love him as your coach.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah,
I love.
No, he's that kind of coach
you.
you love to have, but hate to
What up,
play against.
B-Bop?
Hey, I hope, man. I hope. But it's looking like he's gonna go to the I honestly think we're gonna sign Zach Ertz and he's gonna end up going to the Cowboys. But
Shaq Leonard.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
What
know.
is he talking about? Big star? Because I hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm a big time hating Cowboys. That's my number one team I hate with the most passion. I don't
Yeah,
care
my-
if you guys choke, man. I just
My,
hate
my
them.
guy Kev said, I can't believe Buddy wearing that big ass star on his stomach. Yeah, it says he dissing him, bro. But
It's
yeah,
distant.
I
Fuck
probably still won't
Cowboys.
wear it though.
Says F Dallas. George Kittle made that shirt.
So that's a negative. That's coming from an NFC West person, of
Hey,
course.
He said he a
That's
Rams
a
fan.
shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Hey, let me ask you too. So, what do you think would be the case that gets you over the hump and makes you defeat us? Like you asked us, what is maybe 2 or 3 things that you think help you to, or in you two's opinion, help you get the W?
Well, I'll go first. First, we have to. I'll say this: we have to. If y'all don't capitalize, we have to jump on y'all. I feel like if we get up 2 scores, it's over. We're not losing it. And secondly, the defense, they just got to be disciplined. We got to be better on 3rd down. That's what's killing us. Like we'll end up getting them back or something. Like we'll tackle them for a loss. Like our run defense is good, but I feel like if our D line gets to y'all, if we get 5 to 6 sacks, it's over. Like we're gonna win the game. But I say we'll have to get on top of y'all, and we got to be disciplined on defense, and we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Them the keys. And no stupid penalties. No stupid
That's
penalties.
true too. And to add to that too, man, like we gotta run the ball. We gotta give Swift the ball at least I'll say to win this game at least 18 times, man. He gotta run the ball,
He need about 25.
With the way that your defensive line works, man, like in how potent they are, especially now that you have Chase Young as well on top of everything. Like if we're not gonna be able to hold the ball like 4 or 5 seconds. Jalen Hurts not gonna be able to hold for that long. You know what I'm saying? So we have to give the ball to DeAndre Swift, and not only that is gonna open up for the passing as well. So just like Credit said, 3rd down, our defense gotta be able to get out of the field on 3rd down. Our D line gotta eat against you guys and gotta get to Brock Purdy. At least give him pressure him. And we have to run the ball. Just like I said on the beginning, if we don't run the ball, if we start the game passing the ball like we did the past 2 games, I don't think, and you guys get a lead on us, I don't think we're gonna be able to come back like we did against the Chiefs or the Bills.
I agree. We really got the same. We got the same. We play, like I said, we playing ourselves, bro. We literally playing ourselves. But yeah,
I agree. The teams are very similar.
He's funny. He's funny.
Yeah, Kale said we need success on the ground for sure.
Yeah, you
man.
guys do.
Swift need 25 carries. And if we're gonna put Gainwell in, bro, he can't be fumbling the ball.
Oh yeah, yes.
He been trash this year. Gainwell been trash this year to me.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Fred and Greenlaw coming for the ball.
They punch you for that ball. They're pulling that Mike Tyson stuff on you.
Yep. The game being y'all's home I think is really crucial to just everything overall. The ref, everything.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all still got that jail down in the bottom, but that was the old stadium.
I think that's the old stadium. I think it's still there. I think ain't it, Bruno?
No, it's on the Veterans
Stadium. Got a jail in your stadium.
I think it's at the old stadium.
Yeah, I think it's the old stadium.
Yeah, this shit was crazy.
No, but that was back then when
that's how you run it, Philly. That's how you welcome in us with a jail.
Man, didn't the Raiders have that too in Las Vegas too with their own little prison too?
That shit crazy.
I don't know.
I heard about that in Vegas.
Do y'all feel like because on Twitter there's been a couple of fans doing a little thing on a Rocky statue. Do y'all feel like that's actually a curse when people mess with that?
I'm kind of a superstitious guy, man.
I know.
I mean, come on, man. Like,
nah.
Dude, I don't know how some people don't feel that way, bro. Like, there's
not with that. But I am some things, but not with that.
No, but come on, man. Like, why would you want to disrespect a statue? It's just. I know it's fictional. It's a Sylvester Stallone movie. I think it's one of my favorite underdog movies of all time. But you don't want to mess with it. You don't want to mess with it, man. Period. Don't. Just leave it alone.
I think it's part of football. The same way that, or sports period, the same way that people talk about the teams and stuff like that. I don't think it's really too much different than that, personally.
Yeah, there's a word on the street, man. Like the word on the street.
There's a lot of people that believe in it, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a word on the street. I don't want to sound like crazy, but there is a lot of word in the street. If we don't win on Sunday, the entire Niner Empire, the gangs, they're gonna look for this guy and take him down. We are dead serious, bro. We take football to the core. We don't play around. If you do some dumb shit, you know what they say: play stupid games, get rewarded stupid games. That's just
this could benefit.
I don't condone it, but that's just how our fan base can be, bro. They take it to the core.
this could benefit y'all too, because it was some people saying like y'all don't play too well in the rain. So
The rain
they
is
saying
one of
it's
our
not gonna be no
disadvantages.
rain Sunday.
All security issues.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah,
it depends
for
on the
us
player. I
to
think.
for us to beat you guys, we got to get a good running game. What we saw what Buffalo did against you guys, James Cook, he's barely average, but he almost had he had a good field day.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
that's going to have to come down to our running game. I think as long as Brock Purdy has enough time to throw the ball, I think we'll have a good chance to make it hard for you guys. But like you said, if you get the Brock Purdy constantly, it could be a long day for us. But we got to have a lead or else you guys could win because we're not built from behind. We've seen it. We're just not built from behind.
Yeah. As long as y'all take care of the Cowboys, for me, I'm good. I'm done. I hate them.
Hey, we blew them out 42-10, man. We got y'all.
I can't stand that team.
We feel your pain, dog. We feel the same. The faithful for the
42-10. Just bring up that scoreboard, man. They hate that scoreboard.
We don't no love for them. You know, there's a meme that goes around every year, really, but they try to tie it together for I don't know why so often, but this year I saw it and it's like it's getting, you know, out here in the West Coast in California, we got the gangs and the, you know, the Bloods and the Crips and all that shit or whatever. So as a meme, there's two niggas that are standing in front of a Burger King and they have a red bandana and a blue bandana, and the dude got on all blue, the dude got on all red, and they're holding them together. And it says, Niner and Cowboy fans, anytime that they get red, one of them has to face the Eagles. Nah.
That's a common enemy, I guess.
No.
Cole saying he wants y'all to win.
It's a common ally, I guess.
Fuck them too. I don't have no love for them, and I don't ever jump on their side and cheer for them. When they were playing Seattle the other night, my stomach was bubbling because I didn't know who to go for. I watched that game and I was dying. So no, we don't have any love for Texas. No love for Texas. But real quick, my apologies. I gotta go. I want to thank y'all so much for having me though. I'm gonna be live during the game tomorrow. Just doing a watch along when everybody comes. Hopefully, if y'all not live, you can come through. If you are, I can maybe try to find y'all's lives and drop in during mine too. So, but I really appreciate it and good luck tomorrow. Safe game, fair game, no injuries.
All right, hey man, appreciate you for coming in, OG man. For sure, we gotta wrap it up again.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
For sure. We can try to get together after the game. I appreciate y'all.
All right, for sure. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
And
have a good one, bro.
Folks in the comments, thank you for commenting. I appreciate y'all as well. Like and subscribe to my man's channel. I sincerely appreciate it if you're not already.
Hey, y'all follow my guy Platform 246, man. The link's in the description, man. Hey, he been holding it down for the
no disrespect. We can take you anywhere you want to go on Platform 246. You check out the channel, you know what I mean. And we take all fans for every team. It's your team I don't like, not you. So salute.
All right, man. Appreciate
it.
I like that. All right, bro.
Man, this chat is moving crazy.
Yeah, dude. I guess we can do score prediction or the keys of the game, and then we can.
Yeah, this is what I'm gonna say. Give me your your score prediction, and give me your two players on offense and defense before we get out of here.
All right, so score prediction or the keys.
Keys to victories and score prediction.
Okay. All right.
Give me your keys to victory, your score prediction, and your two players on offense and defense.
Okay. So three keys to the game. There's always three factors to the game. So it all starts with protecting Brock Purdy. If he has enough time in the pocket, we're going to have a good day. And it should be able to factor more into our passing game becoming more productive. And then the main key is to pressure Jalen Hurts. Get the Jalen Hurts constantly. And the last but not least, try to establish a running game. Just the running game would be the key factor. If we can run the clock, we have a better chance to beat you guys. And as far as the X factor, like you want to talk about X factor on both sides of the ball, I'm going to go with George Kittle as the X factor because you guys don't have good coverage at linebacker. I think he's going to be the difference maker in winning this ball game. So I'm going to say Kittle because he's a huge factor as a blocker and as a receiving tight end. So he could be a factor. On defense, I'm going to say my boy Dre Greenlaw, the tone setter. It all starts with him hitting your running backs, hitting your players. Making a presence known. It has to come down to my boy Dre Greenlaw. Score prediction, man. I mean, score prediction. It's probably not going to be much of a high-scoring game if it's going to be like rain or something. But if it's not raining, like, what's the weather going? Is it kind of going to rain or no?
It's supposed to rain.
No rain.
So if it's going to rain, I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think this is going to come down to if things go our way. I'm going to say 24 to 14 Niners. I don't know. It just seems like it's not going to be a high scoring game. And then, like you said, if we have a couple touchdowns, it's a wrap.
Yeah. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all. It's 15 people in the chat. Of course, we're gonna give our predictions of the game. So I'll go first. I'm gonna say on defense, Hassan Reddick gets 2.5 sacks, and also he gonna get a forced fumble. And then I'm gonna say James Bradbury get 1 pick. And then on offense, I'm gonna go Jalen Hurts and DeAndre Swift. And then my score prediction, I'm gonna go. If it don't rain, I'm gonna go 28-21 Eagles. We get out of there
I'll
by
go score
7.
prediction first, bro. Score prediction for me, I think it's gonna be 32-27 Eagles. And I think it's gonna go to the wire, in the fourth quarter. And player of the game on defense, I think Jalen Carter is gonna show up this game, man. And I think he's gonna have at least 1 sack on this game as well. Especially since you just told me that your center is not really, all that good.
He's a little weak link. I think you guys need to expose that area a little bit, because if he goes against an average D tackle, he does okay. But if it's against a tougher, like a Jalen Carter or whatever you guys got, that's going to be a mismatch for that center. And I just speak like it is, bro. He is not that good.
Gotcha. And another one for the defense as well. I think James Bradbury has something to prove this game as well. So I think he's going to have a pick as well, So that's both on defense. On offense, to me so far, like every game, Jalen Hurts has showed out, especially on the second half, So Jalen Hurts, and I think A.J. Brown is due for a game. He's already been, I think, 2 or 3 games, that he hasn't had over 100 yards. So I think he's due for a game, and I think that's gonna be the one right here too.
Yes, sir, man. So yeah, man, we got 15 people in the chat. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. Make sure you subscribe to CJ Ruthless channel and Ruthless Sports. Make sure you follow my channel, Eagles Playbook Podcast. Make sure you follow my boy Dogger 2.0 at Eagles Uncut 2.0. And hey, man, we appreciate y'all for coming out, man. We're gonna see Sunday.
Yeah, so, definitely appreciate you reaching out for me. Definitely appreciate the game. The game's gonna be, I hope, for the best, man. May the best team win. And nice to meet you, Daga, man.
Nice to meet you too, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, you guys are good people, man. We'll just see who the best team is this Sunday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we out of here, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right,
appreciate everybody.
All right.